Hey everyone, it's Zara and I am back to film a plan with me, and as you can tell, I'm cold, maybe. My apartment has been, I don't know, my heat just doesn't seem to be working very efficiently, to say the least. I'm cold in my apartment, so apologies in advance for the sweater, but I am so excited to plan this week. I got this kit from JLynnPaper Co in the mail, I think on Thursday or Friday is when it came in, and I knew that I had to plan my week with this one because I love the colors, and on her preview matte paper these colors pop so vibrantly, and I'm just really ready for fall. Even though I already feel like it's almost winter here. It's like I blinked and fall was almost over. When I get out of work it's like 40 degrees and oh, it's just cold. So anyways, but hopefully I still get some more fall weather because I've just started to use my fall kits. This one is called Hello Autumn, and I do believe it's up in her shop now if you wanted to grab it. And so the first page you have the full boxes, some checklists, and some quarter boxes. Then you have the full ombre check boxes, and you have the little leaves for all of the checklists, which is really cute, and hopefully I'll be able to pull in some of these checklists a little bit. Then we have these half boxes, headers and little things. Then we have bottom washi. Then we have date covers, some flags, teardrops, blank headers. And then we have some water trackers, habit trackers, bill dues, quarter boxes, half boxes, washi, and then little checklists. And then we have some assorted, like, not script stickers, but like, you know, word stickers, like movie night, do all the things, date night, family time, payday, and me time. And then we have this page, which is always my favorite, and she revamped this page. So you have a whole bunch of deco icons, you know, functional deco, and then you have actual deco now, a weekend banner, then you have some sidebar stickers, little flags, a check list, not a checklist, what is that called? A clipboard, and then you have a movie marquee. So very, very cute kit. I'm excited to use it. And I'm going to get started by putting down my date covers, my bottom washi, and my sidebar, and then I will be back to film the rest of this week. Okay, and then after a little break, we are back. While I was laying stuff down, pretty much as soon as I turned the camera off, my doorbell rang, and then they came to look at my heat, and then they were in and out of my apartment like 4 times because they couldn't figure it out. And I think like anyone that worked for the apartment complex that was, you know, around was recruited to help, because by the end we had 3 people in my apartment like looking at it. But I think they figured it out, so hopefully my apartment will get warmer. Fingers crossed. But anyways, now we can finally get into planning the week. So first things first, today's already like 5 o'clock on Monday, which I don't normally plan this late, but you know, I was cold yesterday and I was just kind of unmotivated, or you know, tired from work because I worked this weekend. So even though it is, you know, later on Monday, we're still gonna plan everything that I had going on or had to think about today. So I'm gonna decide what color I want for these, because I don't really want them to be the exact same colors as these habit trackers, so I'm just gonna put in the orange there, because I don't really want the red since it's red right there, and then the yellow would be like that. So I think that's the best combination. I had 2 bill dues today, even though I've already paid them and they're good. It's just nice to have them on there since this is my like pre-planner. So then I had to mark down work, and for work this week I'm pulling out these stickers from EbeeGbee, and I have the like prescription bottles that I think I'm going to use because I have like the red color and the orange in the spread, so I think it'll be perfect. So for those I'm going to stick them kind of want to use half boxes, but I think I'm going to use flags instead because I only have 8 half boxes and I feel like I'm going to want to use them for other things this week. So I think these flags will be perfect because I work 4 days and I have 4 flags. So I'm going to start off with the red flag for Monday. Today was actually a pretty good day at work. It was very busy as I was anticipating because it's the first of the month and a lot of people get paid on the first of the month. So it was the first of the month and it was a Monday, and so that kind of, you know, both of those components make it busier. And then you know, in addition to that, it was, I think we'll do a to buy header, or do we want to do errands? Maybe we'll do errands. So both of those things kind of, you know, add on to each other. And I was only at work, well, I was at work for 5 hours, but 4.5 of those hours, we were actually open, you know, to customers on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. I think the pharmacist that works in the morning shows up a half an hour early to kind of like get a jump on things. And so even though, yeah, so I was at work for 4.5 hours basically where I was seeing customers, and I gave 26 flu shots in addition to just like the normal Monday craziness, which I was very proud of myself because it's a lot of work. So I am going to pull out one of these little leaf checklists if I can get it up. It's premium matte paper, and so sometimes, you know, you might have a little bit of trouble just like peeling it up, not because it's not cut right, but just because of the nature of premium matte paper. And so I'm just going to grab a 2-leaf checklist because I had 2 errands I ran after work. I went to the grocery store, and I went to a new grocery store, and I had to say, like, it was kind of a unique experience. They don't have bags, and then I didn't know what to do with my food, so then I just had to, like, throw it all in my car, like, piece by piece, which was kind of weird, but next time I will be more prepared because I should have bags in my car, but I just, for some reason, don't. And so, yeah, that was kind of a unique experience. And then I went and picked up a take and bake pizza from Papa Murphy's because that sounded delicious, and that is going to be my dinner after I'm done filming this video. So then next I'm going to use a half box. I think I kind of want to use red. I think I want to use, don't want to use red. Maybe I'll use cream, even though I want to use red. Just because I feel like I'm going to want to use up red a lot, and I just don't want to use it up too fast. But I had to do some lesson planning, or just, I don't know, prep. Not really planning because I'm going straight from the book. But last week I signed up. I was meeting with someone from church for coffee, and she was the director of the religious education program, and I'm trying to decide which one I want to use. I kind of want to use these pencils, but I really like these cuties, so I think I'm going to use a cutie. These are from Prickled Pear Studio. But I met with the director of the religious education program, and because I wanted to volunteer, you know, at church, and I thought that would be a good way to do it. I taught Sunday school when I was in middle school and high school for 6 years, and so I, you know, definitely have experience with it, although it's been a little while because I didn't teach it all when I was in college. And so, yeah, it was kind of nice. I got to, you know, talk to her. And then she was saying that they would have to cancel their first grade program because they didn't have a teacher. And so obviously I signed up to teach it. So I'm kind of nervous because originally I just kind of wanted a, you know, not like leadership, I guess that sounds bad, like kind of like a co-teacher or like a teacher's helper or a substitute teacher or something like that. But I think this will be a very fun and, you know, good opportunity. So I'm excited for it. Hopefully, you know, it's a good year and everything. But yeah, I had to kind of figure out what I was doing on Wednesday for that. So hopefully I've got it down. Hopefully, you know, I will, you know, not crash and burn, but no, hopefully the kids are good and everything like that. So then moving on, I need to mark down that I'm filming this video, and I'm debating between these planners from Planneresque and these like filming icons, or yeah, like filming icons from the Paperly Bowtique. She kind of has a variety of stickers, but they all kind of remind me of filming, editing, uploading, etc. And I kind of want to use these, and I'm thinking about using this little video camera kind of icon for that. So now we're all caught up with my day. Film, lesson plan, groceries. Oh, I have cleaning down on my list. Apparently I'm gonna do that. Maybe we'll just move that. We're gonna move cleaning to tomorrow because let's just be real, I don't really want to clean today. Okay, so then next up, I want to take a bath tonight. So just have a nice relaxing bath. I put one down for last week, and then my day ended up just being really busy and I didn't get a chance to do it. And I really do enjoy like unwinding with a nice bath after a long day. You know, sometimes I'll use it, like I'll watch Plan With Me videos, sometimes I'll read, just kind of depending on the day, the week, and whatnot. So I think I'm gonna grab, what stickers did I pull out for this? I think I might just grab a half box for this bath. I don't want to use red. I think I'm going to use orange. Now I'm still going to use up all my half boxes, but I love half boxes a lot, so I can't help it. And then I have these from EbeeGbee, and originally I was going to use the like pumpkin orange color, but I think I'm going to end up using this creamy color, to mark down me time. And then I want to layer a bath bomb with it, and these are from JLynnPaper Co. And I'm debating, like, this red's almost a little too red, so I might still do an orange for the bath bomb, because I could do yellow too. I think I'll still do orange, even though it's an orange half box. I don't think it's that bad. So how can I layer all this together becomes the question. I almost want to move this down just a little teeny bit, and I'll have the me time just hanging off the top a little bit. Okay, and then I can write down that I had a bath, or that I'm going to have a bath. And then I need to mark down my TV show for the night. And I am still watching Manifest. I think I'm going to stick with it. It's interesting. It's piqued my interest enough that I think I'm going to stick with it. And then I think while I'm at it, I might as well just do a meal little thing. And actually, I might swap these. I might do the meal little thing first. And so in that case, I want the red one for the bottom. So we'll do a meal little thing, and then we'll do a yellow TV. For that. Okay. And then that is my day. Perfect. So then moving on to Tuesday. Tuesday, I am going to try to go to the gym. I've been kind of getting over a cold, but I'm pretty sure I will be, you know, in good enough shape by tomorrow morning, like not too congested, not too, you know, bleh, that I can go to the gym and it'll be, you know, productive, good, won't feel like I'm gonna die, etc. So I'm trying to decide, maybe I want to do a plain one. I wanted to do, you know, kind of a pattern one mixed up, but I think with the patterned date covers, I think a plain one will be a little bit better. And I'm going to do yellow for this. And it's funny, they're doing construction right outside my gym. They're, you know, like the road closes right after my gym. And last week when I was at the gym, it was so entertaining to watch everyone do a U-turn because they didn't believe the road closed signs, you know, up ahead. And so they made it all the way down, and then they realized they couldn't go that way. And I think the one day it was like 50 U-turns. It was insane. So then moving on, after that, I want to go to the library and pick up a book. Do I want to go to the library? I have it on this day. I think I'm actually going to move it down because of the construction they're doing. I'm going to move that to Wednesday. Just because they're doing a ton of construction, and it's actually, you know, like the library's on the other side of this bridge that's closed, so I have to go out of my way to do it. And I'm just picking up a book that's on hold, and I'm pretty sure it'll still be available on Wednesday. And my church is on the other side of that bridge too, so I could probably just loop it with like going to like my religious education class and go to the library before that. So I guess, oh my goodness, I didn't put in a full box. How did that even happen? I got too excited, apparently. I had so much stuff that I was doing that I just did not even think about a full box. So, okay, well, Monday's a scratch for that. I guess if I need to exclude a full box, it'll be this one, just because I already have the patterned washi at the bottom that has it. But I might try to throw it in later on in the week as well. Okay, so we'll do a full box now that I've realized that. And I want to do this one, I think, with the pumpkins and the cream colored background. It's funny when you have like a really busy day, sometimes there's not as much room for half boxes or, you know, or full boxes or whatnot. But then other days I am like desperately trying to find things to fill the space, even with a full box. So, okay, now that I realize that, now I'm gonna mark down cleaning since I'm not gonna get it done today. I just know that I am not. So we have a yellow to clean header, and then I think I want to do a red checklist. I think I'm going to do another one of these just flag checklists. Then it'll just add a little bit of white space to the area, you know, and a little bit of breathing room. So let me think, what do I want to clean tomorrow? I think I'm going to do bathrooms, probably my kitchen, and maybe some laundry. I don't know, I'll put 3 things down. I might do more, might do less, but 3 seems like a reasonable number of items to do. Because I have to do like my sheets, and I have to do my laundry, you know, like work clothes, work pants, workout clothes, all that stuff. And so it'd be nice to kind of split them into 2 days, even though I was originally just planning on laundry for Wednesday. So, but we might just stick it in unless I can think of something else to do for the 3rd checklist on that box. Okay, there's that. And then I want to mark down, well, because we'll mark work above it. So I'm going to mark down my TV show and my dinner. I ended up, I don't think I'm going to stick with New Amsterdam. I said it, I feel like I should like the show, but I don't know, it just wasn't, something didn't jive with me for some reason. It just kind of felt a little unrealistic. I don't know if anyone watched it, but it's all about, you know, a public hospital and providing good care to patients, you know, but it's like the main guy that's in charge of everything. I don't know, I just thought it was unrealistic that he was in every single person's like business, and like every single doctor he would go up and like second guess, and he'd be everywhere at once if there was a big commotion that happened or whatnot. And you know, in real life that just doesn't happen. You can't be everywhere at once, kind of a thing. And so I don't know, I just found it hard to you know, I don't know what you call it, like it just didn't make sense to me, or I couldn't get into it because it seems so unrealistic to me. But, and I have too many shows anyways, so it's not necessarily like the worst thing ever that one of my new shows didn't pan out, kind of a thing. So then moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday, I again want to go to the gym, and I'm going to do red for this one. And I love that JLynnPaper Co has these dumbbells in her kits, because it's just nice to have them included and not have to go digging around for something that matches. Even though these colors, I do have a lot of things that match. It's just nice to be able to, you know, prep for this week pretty quickly. And then after the gym, I'm probably just gonna go home. Let me think what else I want to do. I kind of want to start at the bottom and move up a little bit, so let's work on that for a minute here. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to put the orange meal on Thursday just because I only really need one, and then I'm going to do yellow on Wednesday. Then I don't have a ton of orange since this bottom washi is already orange. I have 2 TV shows on this day. I have Survivor, and then I'm super excited for the start of Criminal Minds, which is probably my favorite show that it is currently on right now. I don't know, I really like Criminal Minds. And then let's do cream as the other color. Okay, so there's that. And then I want to mark down, okay, what else do I have this day? Maybe I'll do a full box right here, because I have the religious education classes at like 3:45, so it's not really like nighttime, but I'm probably not going to do a whole heck of a lot afterwards, so I think that'll be, you know, a good place to put the full box. Okay, and then I want to mark down the religious education class. So like I said, I'm teaching first graders, so hopefully it will be, you know, a success and everything. But I'm a little bit scared. So let's do yellow for our box. And then what did I pull out for those? I don't think I really pulled out anything in particular for the class. So I think I'm going to use, where did I put? I think I'm going to grab maybe a pencil sticker then for that. These are from Exo Mama Plans, and I'm trying to decide if I want the orange. Probably the orange. It's like a very vibrant orange, and then I'll stick that up in the corner there, and then I can write in that it's my first class. And then above that, I want to mark down going to the library, just because I do want to pick up that library book, you know, before I forget. And so we'll do red again for this. And then I think I was just going to use a book from the kit. So I've got this deco stack, which is like the books, but I think I'm going to use this one, which is just the decorative icons that she has in every kit. And I'm going to stick it off to the side. I kind of cover up that leaf, which is really cute, but that's okay, I suppose. Okay, so there's that. And then I want to mark down planning and laundry, I think, are the other 2 things that I want to get done this day for sure. So we are going to grab the plan sticker from the kit, and then the laundry icon from the kit, and then I just need to figure out how I want these. I think I'm going to grab a little flag to layer behind the planner. And I have these on here, so I think I'm just going to grab a cream color flag since it's orange. And then just to add a little bit of white space so it's not just box after box after box. And then for laundry, I am going to, I almost want to do a checklist again, but I don't know. Do I want to do another checklist? I just don't really have like a lot of cleaning related tasks, I guess. And so I think I'm just going to put a box in for laundry, and then I'll have just a little bit of space for something else. And I'm going to do orange. Okay, like that. And then I have just a little bit of space. So then moving on to Thursday. Thursday I have a bill due in the morning, and I'm going to use the yellow bill due for that. Again, it's already paid for, but it's just nice to know that, yes, it's paid. And then I have my savings. This is from EbeeGbee, and I want to mark down payday. So I pulled out my icons from JLynnPaper Co. These are her tiny money icons. And then I know she has a payday sticker on one of these pages. Is it this one? Yes. So she has a payday here. So I'm going to mark that first. And I think I wanted to use this little money purse, or like coin purse kind of a thing, for that. And then I'm thinking maybe a strip of washi to layer it over. Oh, and that's on this sheet as well. So, do I want the one with the owls? I'm not sure. I might pick this other piece. It's 2 pieces, but just keep them together when I pull them up. And then it'll be the right thickness. I just don't want to pull in too many of like the owls and whatnot. So there's that for payday. And then I have savings and work. So for my savings sticker, I don't necessarily have to put it up at the top of the day. I could put work first and then put it later in the day. It's really kind of the same thing either way. So we're gonna just grab my flag for work just to kind of break up some of these boxes. Another one of my prescription bottles from EbeeGbee. And then I want to do a full box, I believe. And I'm going to grab, I think, one with red. Yeah, I think we'll do the red one. Okay, and then I'm going to put my savings down here. And for this one, I think I'm going to use, I kind of want to use another flag, but I don't have another flag, so I think I might do a teardrop in that case. And then I can just like put a check mark once I have that done, you know, transfer the money to my savings and whatnot. So let's just wait out my times since it's kind of irrelevant. And stick those in like so. And then I have a little bit of time. I do want to put it in my TV shows. I watch Grey's Anatomy and How to Get Away with Murder. And when I put in my TV shows, it's not necessarily that I'm watching them that day. It's just that they aired that day. I am not very good at staying up late. And so if I work till 9, I might watch one show while I eat dinner and like try not to go to bed right after I eat dinner. But, you know, I'm definitely not going to make it through 2. and you know, by one show it's already on my DVR, and so I can fast forward through commercials, and so it makes it less than an hour, which is nice. And then I just have a little bit of time for something else. And then moving on to Friday. Friday I need to pack up first thing in the morning because I'm going to go to my sister's this weekend. So I'm going to use this little suitcase sticker from Planneresque, and let's put, I think I want to do, kind of want to do a flag, but then I'm going to mark work right after it, so I think I'm going to end up doing a box, even though it's kind of just going to be boxy up at the top. That will just be okay. And I think I want the cream color box. And I'm going to bring it down just a little bit because this is a little taller. And then we'll stick it like that. But that's just to mark packing everything up before I go to my sister's. And then I need to mark down work again. So I'm going to mark that down with my last flag. Ooh. The only thing is that's like a cream flag and a cream box. So I might actually switch out this box for a red one because, oh no, never mind. It is staying because I stripped my little suitcase, and I really like the suitcase, and that was the only color that matched. So never mind, we're just gonna have cream on cream, or maybe I'll just try to transplant. This might actually work out a little bit easier. Tore a teeny bit of paper, but that is okay. And I'm just gonna stick that in there. That's crooked too. I rip it, I put it back down crooked. And then we'll just transplant the cream colored flag over here, and that will work out just fine for that. Okay, that actually worked out nicely. So then I still don't have the cream on the cream that I was worried about. So then after I get done with work, I need to drive to my sister's house, and it's funny, I'm driving over to my sister's house and I told her, you know, oh, I'll just drive straight there, but then I think she wants me to stop at the outlet malls that are like an hour away from her to get her a coat, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. But I am going to just mark that down, that I'm driving to her house, or driving, you know, that way, with these little location stickers. These are from Sunset Sticker Co. And I'm going to use the yellow because I think that'll just be really perfect. And just like a side note, I do have coupon codes to a lot of the shops that I have in, like EbeeGbee, JLynnPaper Co, Sunset Sticker Co, Planneresque, etc. And so, you know, if you see something you like, you know, always check down below because I do have a lot of codes listed there. And I think I might use a half box just because it does take me a while to drive there. And then I'm going to do red just because my location sticker is yellow and I've already kind of used the other colors so far. Okay, so there's that. And then I'll leave a little space in case I go to the outlet malls. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna just mark down dinner. And what color was I on? I think I'm gonna go back out this way, so I'm gonna do, might as well just put them all down at this point. So I'm gonna do yellow, and I think I must have put my washi down just a hair lower because the top of the 6 is popping out on all of these, but it didn't on the other side. So I'm gonna do yellow, and then cream, and then red. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to mark down that I'm going to have family time at the end of the night. It might be with my nieces and nephews. It might be just with my like baby niece, just depending on what time I arrive and whatnot. So I'm going to put down this little patterned quarter box there. And then I have these adorable little like baby icons from the Paperly Boutique, and I'm kind of thinking maybe the little pacifier would be cute for that. And then I'm going to put the full box right above this, and I think I'm going to do the owl. I think the owl might be my favorite. I don't know, they're all really cute. I really like the girl too. And then I'll just leave the space blank for if I go to the outlet malls or if I go straight to my sister's or what I do. And then on to Saturday and Sunday, I don't know exactly what we are doing, so I don't have a ton to mark. I'm going to start off with a full box on Saturday morning because Saturday night is going to be insane. And so, oh, I ended up with 2 yellow boxes. Like on this edge of this side of the week. So I might need to, I don't know, I guess it's fine. I guess I just really didn't plan this week out, like full box wise. I missed a box, then I have like, didn't plan out my colors, so all my colors are wonky, but, oh well, I guess it is what it is. And then I guess I'm gonna put this full box on Sunday. I think I'm going to stick it in the middle of the day though. And my sister said we might go to the pumpkin patch on Sunday, but my sister said it's going to be, or might be rainy, and then my like baby niece is, has a cold, I guess. And so my sister, you know, depending on how she's feeling, how the weather is, like we might go to the pumpkin patch, we might not, we might, you know, might do a lot of different things. So, okay, so on to Saturday. So Saturday, I'm going to a football game. My cousin has season tickets to the Wisconsin Badger game, and she invited me to come, so I know for sure, like the last thing I'm doing on Saturday basically is going to a game, and before that going to a tailgate. I think the game is at 6:30, so I'm gonna mark the game down with a half box, and then I'm gonna mark the tailgate down as well. And I'm thinking for the tailgate, I kind of want to use another half box, but I don't really want 2 half boxes right up against each other, so I think I might use a little, I don't know, but then they're kind of like right across from each other. So never mind on that. I think I'm going to do a little flag, kind of to mix things up. So I pulled out these are from JLynnPaper Co, and they're her little beer stickers. And I'm going to pull out a yellow because I think that matches so well. And then I'm going to do a red flag, and then I can mark down like what time the tailgate starts. I think they're starting tailgating at like 2:30, and my sister might come to that and bring the kids because like there's a lot of nieces and nephews all running around, or I guess cousins, running around, and then you know, it's kind of a family event, and then we're actually going to the game. So then to mark down going to the game, I pulled out a couple of options. So I have these from the Paperly Boutique, and I thought the end zone little things might be cute, but then I also pulled out these from Planneresque, and I think I'm just feeling a football for this, and we're gonna just mark that there, and then I can write down what time it is, but I think it'll probably go pretty late, or you know, late-ish, so there's all that. And then I'm not really sure what we're doing beforehand. I think we might go to like some sort of, I don't know if it's music or if it's if it's music or if it is animals. I thought it was music, but my sister said something about the zoo. But I don't know. There's something that we might go to this day, just depending on how everyone is feeling. And then this day, possibly the pumpkin patch. I do know that I'm making salmon for dinner. I do have this little meal icon in. I'm debating whether or not I want to do that. Maybe I'll just hold off for right now. I do have these that I pulled out originally to mark down making dinner because I'm making my salmon for my sister because she loves it, and I won't get to visit her for about like a month and a half after this. And so yeah, but I think I'll just hold off on that, and then just depending on what we do, you know, I might end up pulling that in to fill in space. So, okay, here is everything so far. Let me just show you quickly what I have left over at this point in the game. This is a 6-page kit. Oh, I didn't use my weekend banner. Okay, so I'm gonna plop this weekend banner in at the bottom here, and okay, woohoo, that didn't end up being really crooked like I was worried about. Okay, so there's my weekend banner in. Then I have all of my deco left. I probably will kind of sprinkle in my deco a little bit. Yeah, not entirely sure what I'm doing with all of my deco yet. But it's nice because it's such a small size that it'll be easy to kind of pull in a little bit. Then I have just a couple of things left on this page, used up most of it. Lots of checklists just because that's not generally how I plan. I have that one full box that I forgot to use on Monday. Some boxes at the bottom. Some more headers and little things. A couple of boxes on this page, some washi strips, the mini checklists. And then I have these word icons, which I should use as well. And then we're back to this page. So, pretty good layout so far. Sorry I was like super chatty for some reason. I feel like this one is ending up pretty long, but I will come back at the end of the week and show you how everything is turning out and what it all looks like. Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and here is how my finished spread turned out. I loved this spread. I think the colors were absolutely perfect for fall, especially this orange shade was just a really nice orange, you know, not overly bright, but not really like a super dark burnt orange, if that made sense. So anyways, I really loved this spread. It was a really nice week, and then, you know, I had my weekend to go see my sister and my family. Went to a Badger game, which we won, and that was really exciting. So yeah, just a really nice week. Only thing that we didn't really get to do that we had hoped to do was go to a pumpkin patch, but it was raining pretty much the whole weekend. Saturday was just gloomy and cold, but Sunday it was raining. So, and then I'm not filming this upcoming week just because I was gone and I didn't want to, you know, film it because it was so far in advance I didn't really have a ton of plans laid out yet other than my normal work, gym, bills, and like planning next week. So here's just kind of a sneak of what it's going to look like, but if you want to check out what this finished spread looks like, head over to my Instagram and I'll post pictures throughout the week. But yeah, so anyways, so this is this week. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will just catch you in my next video. Bye now.